Right, I get to sum up the cafe session on how can Tasmania improve its performance in new product development and innovation. Now this is in the background that context that new product development largely tends to be incremental, related to just making small changes of existing products. So in discussion of this, a key point came out that breaking out from the current supermarket supply chain control model is required, and it's going to require a radical approach to do that, because at the moment there's a lot of new product development, but with price pressures from the supermarket, then a lot of that product development has been trying to control costs rather than to develop new opportunities where a larger value-added margin can be gained. So to do that, it was pointed out that whichever direction you go down, we've got to choose something that represents a sustainable competitive advantage to target, not something that's going to be a short-term fad. And to be thinking of Tasmania as a company, in other words, what is the vision of Tasmania going forward? What is its strengths and weaknesses in terms of the resources available to Tasmania, and what are the consumer needs that those strengths and weaknesses can address, and then going forward on that basis. Quite a bit of discussion today and during the session around Asia as a target market, but being pointed out that Asia is way too broad a market to think about, that we will need to focus down onto a specific market target and need, and to move forward on that basis. And breaking out, well, several times it came out that breakout is going to require a quantum leap. The question is, how do you move out of the current business environment and to achieve that leap? And some points came out. One of it, a good key point, was about harnessing the existing technology. That there's a lot of technology out there in different spheres, whether it be around high pressure processing, whether it be around extractions, UHT. Companies have this technology which they're using for their business, and the thought is, well, how do you actually get that technology to be more widely used, to form the collaborations where it can be used into areas which is not traditionally being applied? So that's one way forward, and ultimately it comes down that it is high risk, that we do need the researchers working together with industry, and one of the roles for TIER here is to lead that on an industry basis and de-risk that high risk of those quantum leaps that are going to be required. So that's essentially the sum up, but if I can just bring that together, the cafe discussion, the two sessions that I attended, both sessions, it brought out a real diversity of opinion. There was quite a narrow overlap only between the two sessions, and I think that's an indication of the way to go forward. It's quite important that we actually get the equivalent of the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker around the table to go forward on non-traditional collaborations, to use the expertise that is there and put them together in a way that we can really get new product development with additional margin to return for better returns. Thank you.